Live on the stream. Hold on, yeah. Okay. Let me pull up the world news as I do. As I always do. And I gotta put up the chat before y'all get in here. Oh, Phil's already in here. Phil, I need you to do me a favor, bro. If my stream ever starts acting up, let me know. Because I'm actually connected to the Wi-Fi right now. And the Wi-Fi is kind of trash. So if it acts up, I'm gonna just disconnect it. Usually I disconnect it before the stream, but I forgot. So just let me know if it gets trash. What was I about to do? Oh yeah. Put up the world news and the chat. $100. I got distracted. Okay. Let's see some world news that is not Israel versus Palestine. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a tough one. Let's see. Ex-NFL player charged with his mother's murder. You already know who that is. That's Sergio Brown. It's not interesting enough. Activist gets. Oh, you didn't know that? Oh, I was just about to read something else. We gotta go back now. We got to go back and read it. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. From what I knew, I already knew he did it because he like fled to Mexico, bro. And he was making videos in Mexico. Like, they're trying to say I did this. And I'm like, bro, you did it. All right, let's see. Authorities have been searching for Sergio Brown since his mother, Myrtle Brown, 73 years old, was found dead near her home outside of Chicago last month. He will be extradited to Illinois to face charges of first-degree murder. Blah, blah, blah. He played for 4 different teams. While on the run, Sergio Brown, 35 years old, posted rambling videos and messages online from Mexico in which he called the reports of the murder fake news. Anyone that says fake news, unironically, they did whatever it is. Mr. Brown claimed his mother was on vacation in Mexico at the time of the incident. He also accused both the FBI and Maywood Police Department of involvement. Yeah, that boy got crazy CTE. Yeah, that's, you know, innocent until guilty. I mean, innocent until proven guilty, but he probably did it. Probably did it. You know, to be fair, he could have fled to Mexico because he found his mom dead and got scared. Maybe he thought someone was coming after him. I seriously doubt it. But it could happen. All right, Phil, I need you to be on your game because I hadn't pulled up the live chat, but I'm about to put it up, and I have a suspicion that when I use too many devices with the same Wi-Fi, um, that it throws my phone off because it hasn't acted up for the 5 minutes I've been on here. Hold on, I gotta turn the sound off. But we'll see. I'm gonna put the quality on low, so hopefully it don't take too much. Angel, what's up, bro? Angel. It'll probably be slower, but it's all good now. Okay, that's all that matters. I put the quality on 144 just so I could read the chat. I mean, I guess I really don't need it. I got the chat up on the phone, but yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna take my chances. I'm gonna exit out of this unless I need it. And I'm gonna continue reading world news. The World Salsa Festival was dope. Just caught up with the video. Thanks, bro. I got another video coming. I got all the clips, but I've been trying to be like a little bit better about editing and not just like straight up uploading a bunch of raw footage, putting subtitles and stuff like that. So, but we went out dancing last night and they had performances. So I recorded a bunch of those performances. And I was way closer this time, so you could really see the footwork and stuff. They go crazy, bro. Let's see. Special force bosses tried to cover up a campaign of murder in Afghanistan. That sounds exactly like the United States. Yeah, we're not gonna see too much world news that is not Israel and Palestine right now. I don't know if it's even worth looking for. Zimbabwe, Egypt warned Israel days before Hamas struck. I see no good news, man. I got an idea. Are you able to include chat in the video once the live stream uploads later? You know what? Somebody asked me that before, and I don't know. I don't know what to do. I assumed it automatically showed, and then, yeah, like I don't know what to. I don't know if it's something that I can control. Maybe what I'll do is on the next one. No, actually, let me see. Let me go right now to the last one that I did and see if I can like edit it right now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I never watch streams post-stream for the most part. I always just catch them when they're going, so I don't even know. I never thought about it until someone commented. But let me see. When I catch up with your live stream videos, I have to rely on you repeating the question. That sucks because I almost never read the full question. I just like read half of it and then reply. All right, hold on. Let me see what I can do. All right, so the last one. Let's see, options, Edit the title and description. No, it's not that. Analytics. Let me hit edit. Personalization. Oh, I can show the chat. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that, bro. Maybe last time I tried to do it on my phone and I couldn't do it on the phone. Maybe that's what it was, because this was pretty easy to figure out. So let me see if I can just do it for this video right now, so I don't have to worry about it. You know what? It says it's already on for this video, but I don't know. That's weird. I'm gonna have to check it out when I get off. I'm gonna have to like watch my own videos and see if it pops up or whatever. But we'll see. We'll share. What was I about to say? I was thinking of something. Oh no, I was thinking. Can I catch up with your last stream video? Oh no, that's the same one. Phil, I watched them when I have to go because Jalen and Charles good topics. Yeah, we do be getting on good topics super late. This week in science, that's what I wanted to look at. Let's see. I'll pull up the science of the week and I'll let y'all know. What y'all got going on though, man? How's y'all weeks going? Phil, I already know you ain't doing shit, but I'm basically talking to everybody else. And Phil, are you ready for this UFC card this weekend, bro? We get Usman back, bro. What you think, man? All right, this week in science. Got a tempo running here in a second. What pace you gotta go at, or what time, or what? You know what I'm saying? DNA mugshots. Okay, let's see. Fossilized footprints in New Mexico are earliest evidence of humans in America. Don't care. I need something more interesting. Mr. Carlos, how you doing? NASA wants to build houses on the moon by 2040. Would y'all live on the moon? I wouldn't. New malaria vaccine. I'm looking for something interesting. What's up, bro? I don't know how this happens, but everyone always gets on at the same time. Like, it's weird. Like, no one will be on, one person, then like 5 people jump on at the same time. Bro, a guy I went to high school with was caught fondling women's feet. I knew he was a little weird, but now I know he's hella weird. Yeah, send me the link, bro. Actually, for you to do that, I gotta like make you a moderator. Hold on. Add as a moderator. I'm gonna just put you as a standard moderator. I don't know what that means. Yo, there's a dude that I grew up with I really just I don't really like starting problems with people like where I'm from, because you know eventually I gotta go back home and stuff, and I don't want to like run into them. And but anyways, this dude, I ran track with this dude. We went to different high schools. He went to Shoemaker, but we ran on the same summer track team. And one day I saw a news article, and it was just like, what is that shit called? Hey, Axel, what is it called when they deliver your groceries? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was like Instacart driver caught masturbating outside woman's window, and I was like, "What in the hell, bro?" Clicked it, and it was Xavier, bro. I was like, "What the?" Worst thing was the article was like, "This is the second time he's been caught doing that." I was just like, "What in the world, bro?" Hold on, I'll show y'all the article. He was in San Antonio when it happened. We from Killeen, but he had moved out there. Super wild, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. People's just weird, bro. And I feel the same way, Angel. Like, I thought he was a little strange, but I didn't think he was eating his meat outside of people's windows strange. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, how do you get from, oh, I'm delivering your groceries to, like, I'm gonna look through the window and, like, bro, you outside, bro. You're not even hidden. Like, hold on, I'm about to drop the link up in here. All right, now let me hope yours. Let's see what's talking about. Bro, you seen Little Nicky? I feel like you too young to have watched Little Nicky. How old are you again? I feel like that's a super old people movie. Actually, most Adam Sandler movies, I feel like people below like I don't know 27 haven't really seen them. Lake Tahoe footballer naps for allegedly touching toes of sleeping women. Dude, I feel like you gotta have like some real like sickness going on. Like, what do you get out of that, bro? A brazen man with an apparent foot fetish who allegedly broke into a luxury Nevada resort on two. This man broke into the resort just to touch people's feet, bro. On two separate occasions, the cradle unsuspecting women's feet as the victim slept is now in custody. I'm trying not to laugh because this is not funny, but it's just so outrageous that it is funny. Because two women staying at the Club Wyndham South Shore Hotel in Nevada each woke up at 4:30 a.m. on a Sunday and Monday, respectively, over the July 4th holiday weekend to find the creep fondling their feet. That's just very weird, bro. Oh yeah, he looked like a foot fonder. The picture just popped up, dog. He weird as hell. Dog, once inside, he positioned himself at the foot of the bed and rubbed the feet of two separate adult females. Here's my thing, bro. This is why I say he gotta have a serious sickness. Because like, you know what, let me finish reading it and then I'll say what I'm gonna say. The intruder bolted out of the resort rooms through their exterior sliding screen door after his victims awoke to the terrifying ordeal. Each female awoke from their sleep as the subject was rubbing their feet. That's what I was gonna say. Once awake, the females confronted the male subject and he fled the scene. They identified him via forensic techniques. $50,000 bill. They wrong as hell for putting a foot pick in this joint, bro. They did not have to do that. That's crazy. So what I was gonna say is like you really got a sickness because either you know they're gonna wake up and you just need to touch their feet, or you so sick thinking about their feet that you're not thinking that like they're gonna wake up, bro. Like you ain't gonna touch nobody's feet while they're sleeping and like they just don't feel it. Like that's just insane, bro. And like I think I talked about this on here before. There's some stuff I feel like you can't be rehabbed from. Like I feel like something wrong with him, bro. That's not like I messed up, man. Like I shouldn't have did that. Like you got problems, dog. You got serious problems, bro. He need to be on an island. We got a little joint in Washington. I can't think of what it's called because I'm not really from there, but it's an island where they put sexual offenders. Like once they get out, even they live on the island like all together. They don't live with society. That's where he need to be at. Okay, let me catch up. The card is next weekend. Oh yeah, my fault. And I don't like it at all. Excuse central income. As far as my tempo is 10-minute warm up, 25. Tempo, 10-minute cool down. 9 minutes, that's straight. Yeah, well, they should have put him on a bunch of news outlets, bro, because that's sick. Very sick. Yeah, that is. That's October 21st. Why did I think? Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of, hold on. Let me make sure I don't sound double stupid. I don't know what I'm thinking of. What was I thinking? What was supposed to happen this weekend? I feel like something's happening this weekend. What is happening this weekend? Maybe it's boxing. Yeah, maybe it is. Bro, because you didn't even, you know what? You didn't even correct me. Because I said that earlier too. Oh, yeah, the Fury KSI thing. But nah, I said that earlier. Remember when I was like, why is Charles sparring? Like, I think I said the week of. I'm like, why is he sparring the week of the fight, bro? But now I just know my timeline was super off. That makes sense. If he was 2 weeks out and he was going to do his last light sparring or something, I can see that. But still, you shouldn't be getting your eye busted open 2 weeks before a very important fight. It's a week out from being a week. It's a week out from being the week of the fight. But I said that was yesterday, right? That was Tuesday. He still would have had like, 10 days? Maybe. Is today Wednesday? My timeline's all up, bro. I don't even know no more. I have no idea. Either way, you should be having headgear on. You shouldn't be doing nothing crazy within 2 weeks of, I'm not gonna say the biggest fight of his life, but if he wins it, it could be considered that. Let me get this foot finder off my page, bro. Shit making me feel weird. Okay, let's see. I'm not seeing any interesting science. Let me go back another week. Giant trapdoor spider fossil found in Australia. That doesn't surprise me. NYP rolls out new type of robot cop. Sounds like a horrible idea. Scientists discovered jellyfish can learn without brains. I'm about to look that up. There's hope for you guys. This is the weirdest worded thing I've ever read. Humans with our big, meaty brains can take for granted a seemingly basic concept like learning. Skip, skip, skip. Here's a fun fact about jellyfish. They can learn too. Jellyfish can adjust their behaviors, but how do they do it though? There are small concentrations of tissue near the eye-like structures. They act as processing centers for visual information. This new study shows that learning may be a fundamental function of neurons taking place in jellies without a brain. Interesting. Interesting. So basically what they did was they put these Caribbean box jellyfish and they put some white striped walls or black and white striped walls that mimic some roots that they might encounter in the ocean. And they're saying that the jellies were avoiding making contact with these because they could damage their bodies, because obviously they're fucking made of nothing. So that's interesting. But I don't think that is incredibly mind-blowing. I feel like technically we all know that our brains are not the only thing that matters. Like, trauma gets passed down, and it doesn't have to be like you thinking about the trauma. Like, everything that happens to us affects us. So Neuralink is searching for volunteers to get the brain chip implant. Let me ask y'all this. If I just ask y'all would y'all do it, y'all say no, I already know. But how much money would it take for y'all to be a volunteer to get the Neuralink brain chip? And you're gonna be, they're experimenting on you. It's not finished yet, so you don't know what's gonna happen. How much money would it take? Realistically, you're not gonna get millions. Like, Elon not paying that much. Just in case y'all want to look into it. Thought crime, yeah, that's the next step. Hopefully we could catch foot fondlers with this with this chip. The moment you start thinking about feet, throw them in jail. Mr. Carlos, you not letting them put a chip in your brain for no amount of money? I'm dying for sure with that chip in me. I'm a no-go. Why you think you dying for sure, bro? To be fair, I think they said all the monkeys that they did it to died. So that would scare me. Let me read it. Let me see. The chip could give those with paralysis the ability to control a computer with their minds. Interesting. I mean, the FDA granted them permission to do human trials, so clearly I just made that up about the monkeys dying, or else that wouldn't happen. So videos of a monkey playing games and interacting with a computer via Direct brain connection garnered enormous attention for the company. Still, I wouldn't trust it. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get the stats on how many monkeys have been hurt. How many monkeys died from Neuralink? Somebody already typed it. That's how you know monkeys die. Elon Musk reportedly lied about how many monkeys died. Well, that's not good. That means you're gonna die. He's gonna pretend like you died or something else. All right, let's see. Pulling up the article now. We'll see how many died or what kind of complications they had. Musk assured his followers that no monkey test subjects died due to the implant. Musk insisted that the company had conducted its early tests on monkeys that were already close to death, so he says. Except it turns out this wasn't the case. That same day, Wired published a report that blew Musk's claim to bits. Let's see. Musk's statement is ridiculous and even a straight fabrication. Neuralink's monkeys were fairly young. It's hard to imagine these monkeys who are not adults were terminal for some reason. Alright, I'm just trying to see the numbers, bro. Oh, actually, no, I'm not, because this is the details. Veterinary records show that as many as a dozen monkeys had to be euthanized after they were implanted with Neuralink devices because they had developed agonizing complications. The monkeys' issues included bloody diarrhea, partial paralysis, cerebral edema, or brain swelling. One monkey dislodged an implant connector because it kept yanking on a device. The implant area had become infected and couldn't be healed because the device was blocking their access. What in the hell? Another monkey kept picking at her implant until it bled and would repeatedly press her head to the floor in a sign of pain or discomfort. She became lethargic, opting to lie on the floor of her cage and hold hands with her roommate until she saw lab workers. Then she would start to shake uncontrollably. After she was euthanized, an autopsy revealed the implant had severely damaged her brain. Yeah. It's gonna be a no from me, bro. Neuralink is already under 2 federal investigations over its animal testing practices. The Department of Agriculture opened an investigation in December 2022. At the time, it was reported that Neuralink had killed about 1,500 animals during testing since 2018. So, well, I guess no amount of money, huh? Definitely sick folks rolling in these streets. It's probably because it's not supposed to be used on healthy parties. Yeah. I mean, we already know that even with like ACL surgeries or pretty much anything, like our bodies pretty much reject anything that you put in there. It's pretty hard to get the body to accept something. So I can't imagine putting something in your brain. So, but I guess, if you're, what they're saying is they want to give paralyzed people the opportunity to control computers and stuff like that. I mean, I guess if you can't feel anything anyways, does it matter if you, because you still want to live. Like if you start getting like bloody diarrhea and your organs are shutting down and shit, that's not worth it. But I don't know. Maybe someone does think it's worth it. And actually, I should check that article. Maybe they're only gonna do the test on people. Oh, yeah. I figured that actually makes sense. The company says it's looking specifically for people who have quadriplegia. I don't know if that's how you say that. I know how to say quadriplegic, but it sounds weird saying quadriplegia. Maybe it's quadriplegia? Quadriplegia? I don't know. Due to spinal injury or ALS, both conditions can rob people of their ability to make even slight movements to control devices, leaving them dependent on others for care. Okay. So basically, that makes sense. They're like, yo, your life is already tough, bro. Like, you might as well take a chance. Yeah, I mean, in that situation, if you can't even move your arms and legs or nothing, you can't feel nothing, I would do it. At least I could start playing like Call of Duty with my mind or something. Maybe I'd be down if I'm missing part of my brain to compensate. Phew, man. Well, that was an interesting little science dive. Let me see if I can find another one. A bunch of articles about antibodies that they've engineered to help with organ rejection after transplants. Like we just talked about, your body rejects stuff that's not from inside of you. Live worm discovered in woman's brain. That's interesting. Most paper straws contain forever chemicals. Wow, that's great. So I've saved nature and I killed myself. That's awesome. I love that. A Mars colony needs 22 people to survive, blah, blah, blah. Don't care, don't care. All right, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all the other categories on this site, and y'all pick a category. I already just went through a couple weeks of science. We got aerospace, cars, computing, defense, electronics, energy, gaming, phones, and security. Which one? Let me know. And I'll click one and check out the articles. Luis. Damn, I knew you was gonna pick cars. I don't know nothing about cars, bro, so I don't really know. Damn, y'all both said cars. I gotta do what the people want, man. I'm about to click this shit. I'm about to be like, I don't know if this is interesting or not. Okay. This shape-shifting mech from a Japanese startup could be yours for $3 million. So basically Transformers. I don't got $3 million, so that's not interesting to me. Tesla drivers say their cars lock them inside after losing power. I actually saw a video that happened to somebody. I'm not gonna lie, he was kind of acting like a bitch. He called the fire department and like was like, please get me out of here. I'm so hot. And I was just like, bro, just break the glass yourself. Like they had to break the glass. I would have been trying to break the glass. If you're okay with the glass being broken, because they asked him like, can we break the glass? And he was like, yeah, go ahead. I'll pay for it. Bro, kick that bitch out or something, bro. I would not have like sat up in there thinking I was gonna die waiting on the fire department. I don't know how hard the glass would be to kick out. Exactly. Why you ain't breaking the window? That's what I'm saying. Like, I definitely wouldn't have just sat up in there and hoped someone came to save me. If I had the means to possibly break the window, I would have used my keys, or I don't know if they even have keys for Tesla, but I got house keys. I would have used something, bro. I would have been working to get out of there, and then if I couldn't get out, I would have waited on the fire department. Tesla's full self-driving will arrive later this year. I definitely don't trust that. All of this stuff is about electric cars, to be honest. I'm on page 3. I'm looking for something. All right, we'll be here. Chat GPT is coming to 900,000 Mercedes vehicles. Would I see myself never owning a car again and relying on public transportation? While I'm here, for sure. I don't want to drive here, bro. It's at least not where I'm at right now. They drive crazy, bro. Like, and I can't tell you if that's just like a fully Colombian thing, because since I've only been in this city, I need to go to some other places. But in this city, like, bro, stop signs do not matter. Uh, um, you know how, like, how do I explain this? Let's just say, all right, you're at a stop sign, and then there's traffic flowing in this direction, right? It's going like this. And you have to wait for those cars to be done driving for you to go past. Sometimes they just pull out and just force the cars that are driving to stop. And I'm just like, bro, this is crazy. This is crazy, bro. They just honk and scream at each other and just like swerve and try to get in front of people and stuff. And like, I wouldn't survive here, bro. Not in a car. So, uh, as long as I'm here, no. Or as long as I'm here in the city, definitely. Go to energy. Okay, hold on. Let me read this page 4. If I don't see nothing on page 4, then I'll go to it. Meta BMW to offer in-car virtual reality for passengers. That sounds like the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Oh, okay. I was thinking it's for the driver. The technology would allow a passenger to play games in the car or interact with the real world outside of their window. Seems very unnecessary, but ooh, this is interesting. Headlight hackers are stealing your cars via CAN interference. Using an open headlight and a tool sold on the dark web, thieves can access a vehicle's entire communication system. I hope that's crazy, because that means they would have like your phone info and everything. Wow. Yeah, that's wild. I'm gonna go to energy now. I hate that the US is car dependent purposely. Would love to see it become more public transport friendly. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, bro. Not with the way our highways are set up. That's exactly why I said I was kind of not really excited, but I was like, it's gonna be interesting to live here because, like, we can. Well, I thought somebody was about to fucking kick my door down. We can walk to like whatever. We walk to the grocery store. We walk to where we eat in the morning. Like, if you really wanted to, and I'm a man of routine, so I don't. But everything you need is in these blocks. There's a barber shop, there's a gym, there's pet store, whatever. Just there's shops for clothes and shoes and stuff like that. Obviously, they got a big city mall and stuff like that. But if you wanted to, You could just walk around and get whatever you needed. Phil, you be picking some whack categories up. Let me see if I can find something interesting. Dairy farmers turn cow manure into energy. Don't care. Scientists turn cockroach into solar-powered cyborg. I'm about to read that one for sure. I'll tell you the other categories after I read this one. Cockroaches have existed for hundreds of millions of years. Don't care. They're at the mercy of scientists who seem obsessed with turning them into cyborgs. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, wow. They're using electrical stimulation to essentially steer a roach around obstacles. Cockroaches have flexible abdomens, which can help them flip over or roll up if they should get stuck, and mounting electronics to them limits their locomotion and makes them less useful as robotic drones. It's actually crazy though. They're really using electricity to control the roach. I'll put this in the chat. It's pretty interesting if y'all want to read about it. And then I'll tell you the other categories, Phil. To be honest, none of the rest of them are that interesting. To me, science is the one. That's why I always click on it. Everything else is kind of like, whatever. Also, if you're watching or listening to this and you haven't hit like on the video, you are an insanely fake person. And there's no way you can really come back from it, but you can still like the video. All right, Phil, you listening? I'm about to tell you the categories. But I'm gonna subtract science, energy, and cars this time. Okay. Aerospace, computing, defense, electronics, gaming, phones, and security. If you need a repeat, let me know. They all kind of the same. I actually thought that too. That's why I just click on science. Because I'm like, how are these not the same category, bro? How does gaming not go with electronics? How does phones not go with electronics? But let's click on phones and see what's popping. This is gonna be like very phone specific stuff. I know that sounds stupid, but oh yeah, this is old news. Female's about to blast your phone with an emergency alert test. iPhone 15's new battery health feature deactivates post battery replacement. This is not interesting. This is literally just any update about phones at all. Like, China bans iPhones for workers, citing security risk. Damn, that's trash. Imagine being at work without your phone. Absolute garbage. Solar cockroaches was better. Facts. Facts. And I was gonna say something. Can't remember. I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Barely more, folks, but yeah, alright, bro. If you're gonna be gone for like 40 minutes, I'm not gonna lie, I might not be here when you get back, but we'll see. Is there anything good on environmental science? I don't know. That wasn't really a category. But let me check my other site. Let me check futurism. Futurism. 45 minutes. Yeah, I can't promise nothing unless it just gets real active up in here. But I've been getting off of here usually at like 10 or 10:30. So I don't know. Depends on who pops up. Okay, let's look at futurism. No, there's nothing. I don't really see anything about environmental science. But what I did just read, which is interesting, I'm about to click it. Denver gave homeless people $1,000 per month, and it got them off the streets and working full time. I gotta click on that. That's interesting. Nothing helps you out of poverty when you live in a capitalist society like money in your pocket. Denver, Colorado recently handed out monthly payments ranging from $50 to $1,000 to 800 unhoused residents. I guess that's how you say homeless people in politically correct terms. The results of the universal basic income experiment were both counterintuitive and totally expected given the results of previous experiments like it, in which recipients ended up with much better access to stable and safer living arrangements and improved mental health. In Denver, many of them started working full-time, pulling themselves out of spiraling debt, getting housed, and bettering their professional opportunities, followed by $500 a month, $1,000 per month, or $50 a month. The percentage of enrolled participants who reported sleeping outside fell from 8 to just 2% at the 6-month follow-up. Similarly, the percentage of people who reported sleeping in a shelter fell from 23% to just 10%. The percentage of people working full-time rose from 18 to 25% for the group receiving $500 per month and 35% for those receiving $1,000 per month. Perhaps unsurprisingly, there wasn't much of change for those getting $50 a month. Interesting. Who would have thought that giving people money could help them improve their lives? I ain't gonna lie, man. Somebody gave me a little $6,000 payment right now. I think my life would improve too. It gives people the flexibility to address their issues without bureaucratic complications. I feel that for sure. You know, that's the main thing when people talk about like, oh, you know, people can just apply for this grant and this and this and this, and it's like that shit sounds good when you have like a laptop, a phone, but if you need to apply for this stuff, you gotta get on that stuff. You gotta keep checking on it, especially like for instance, like unemployment, right? They send you an email and shit, and they'll be like, "You got this long to respond." You can miss that shit if you got your phone on you, bro. But if you don't have a phone or you don't have a laptop or you don't have like reliable signal or internet or whatever, it's definitely gonna be harder for you to do whatever bureaucratic processes that would help you get back on your feet. It's not just the money though. A lot of homeless people have addictions or mental health issues. Yeah, for sure. Money is a good start, but still more need to be provided. But check this out too though. That's why they said that was just a start, right? You give them the money to get themselves out of a really bad situation, and it's still gonna be on them to, you know, to do whatever. Like, if you're on the streets, you got $0, you're not about to save up X amount of money to put yourself in rehab. You're just gonna do drugs. If somebody gave you $6,000, you might say, "This is my chance. I'm gonna buy myself an apartment or pay my rent or whatever, and then I'm gonna try to work on my addiction." But like, you know, when you're in when you're in survival mode, you're not gonna think about a step further than survival. You're just thinking about that day, basically. Obviously, there's people that do, but I'm just saying generally, um, those people are in really bad situations. And as far as mental health, that's different. That's different. Like if you're schizophrenic or something, yeah, me giving you $6,000 probably ain't gonna change nothing. But that's why, you know, it didn't say like 100% or nothing. It just said, you know, the the percentage of people working full time rose from 18% to 35%. So yeah, there's gonna be people in there that money is not gonna help, but there are the people that just literally are just down on their luck. They might not be drug addicts yet. They might be, and they might not have no mental health issues. They might just be out of it. I remember one time I saw a story about this dude, like, he was like a doctor, man, but his house burned down and his kid and his wife died, and something happened to where he couldn't, I don't know, the insurance didn't cover it or something, bro. And so he was in like crazy debt, and he was sad about his wife and kids, so he kind of just like started living on the streets, bro. And so somebody like that, some money could definitely help. But either way, it's interesting. Whether it's gonna work for a lot of people or not, that's definitely interesting. I gotta save that article and look up the other studies. Let's see what else we got here. Man died after 911 put his house on a blacklist and he had a heart attack. What in the world? Hold on. What does that even mean? A paperwork mishap costed a Seattle man his life. The city of Seattle has agreed to pay out nearly $2 million over the death of 48-year-old William Urich, a father of four who may have survived a heart attack were it not for the city's mismanaged system that blocked first responders from saving him. How? Yo, Cool. So the paramedics abstained from entering the family's home for a full 13 minutes after their arrival because Uric was wrongfully blacklisted by the city as a potential threat to law enforcement and fire department crews. I wonder, like, why though? The system is real and is both flawed and outdated. The city basically flags certain names and addresses on the grounds that whoever lives at a given address has a history of hostility towards police and other officials. If a medical unit happens to be called on an address, it's required to wait until law enforcement arrives to escort the team into the property. The previous owner of that unit had been on the blacklist, but was never updated. So they had lived there for a decade, and whoever lived there 10 years ago or whatever was on the blacklist. That's crazy. It's worth noting that this isn't the first time Seattle's blacklist has forced the city to cash out. Damn, that's dirty, man. Jalen, my date went super well. We didn't kiss, but I think she wanted me to. Hey, don't even worry about kissing, bro. Just have a good time. It'll happen when it happens. But that's good that your date went well. I'm still waiting to see this 200-pound snatch that she did, bro. Tell her make an Instagram. Tell her make a YouTube. And the next time you talk to her, ask her if she wants to train with my coach. But he's in Bonnie Lake. I don't know if that's too far for her. If not, then keep doing your thing to her. I could train her too. She'll be better off with John, but I don't know. I'm only saying that because I don't know what Seattle Barbell Club is like. No disrespect to them, but I don't know nobody that's good from there. So ask her to shut up. But yeah. If she already snatching 90 kilograms, she already a beast. But that's literally what happened. How? You said y'all didn't kiss. Oh, y'all was going to, but y'all headbutted each other? Now I'm interested. But yeah, if she already snatched 90, she a beast. But I can still help her though. Tell her I'll give her a discount because she know the homie. And not too much of a discount, but what's her name again? I need to look up her. See if I could look up her results. That's something she competed in. I can't remember what her name was. It started with a B. We kind of touch heads. That's cute. Yeah, next time, bro. Next time. You know, don't force it, but yeah. If y'all did that, she was probably thinking you was about to kiss her, but don't laugh. Don't laugh at him. Nah, that's hella cute. Very cute. Yeah, I don't know about the smacking her ass part, bro. Let's just stick to kissing right now. Foreheads or noses? That's a good question. If it was noses, that's crazy. Foreheads, Forehead's okay. Man, there's a picture. It's like a meme where like two people are looking at each other and like the person's eyes. I don't know how to explain it, but Mike, yeah, bro, you joined at a really weird time. I wish there was a. I don't know. I guess I could put the link to this picture in the chat. I wish I could just straight up put the picture in the chat. That's not what I did. Don't listen to her. Alright, I got the link to the picture. Let's see. Let me know if y'all can see that picture. Oh, she's leaving Seattle Barbell Club? Does she live in Seattle or does she just commute up there to train? Let me know, like, don't put her info all out there, but let me know where she lives at and how far she is from Bonnie Lake. Because I might be able to get her to train with John. And like I said, if not, I can train her virtually. But like I said, if she already snatching 90, she a beast, bro. She don't need that much help. But she might just want someone to manage her workouts. Oh, y'all can see that? That's what I was thinking. When he said they touch foreheads, that picture instantly popped up in my head, bro. It's in Kirkland? I think I know who runs Seattle Barbell Club. I think I just didn't know it was called Seattle Barbell Club. Hold on, let me see. Is in... You sure it's not in Bothell? Let me see. Nah, I figured it was deep, but I didn't know. All right, let me look at the coaches. Oh yeah, this is exactly who I thought ran this. I don't know them at all. No disrespect to them, but if I don't know you in weightlifting, you're not raw like that. Trying to see if I like know anyone from their club at least. Oh, nah, she need to get up out of there. No disrespect. Mike, what's popping up, bro? Yeah, nah, this club ain't it, man. Ain't seeing no strong people. Nah. Yeah, I don't know how much she weighs, but if she snatched 90, she's strong. She need to go somewhere else. Joseph said what they do is weird. Yeah. So I've heard. But yeah, just like I said, just let me know. She young, so I know how young people's finances be. I can't make no promises, but oh, she just wants to do boxing. She doesn't want to do weightlifting, bro. That's weird. If you had to guess how much she weighed, what would you guess? Men are horrible at guessing weights, but just guess. Give me a rough estimate of her height and her weight. Don't have to be super accurate. I'm just trying to get like a general picture. 160 at what height? Still, if she snatched 200, assuming it was a snatch and not a clean. Even if she cleaned it, to be honest, that still would be 165.5. She's pretty small. 200. Nah, if she snatched 200, that would be insane. I think maybe you think she snatched it. Maybe she cleaned it. Maybe she don't know. Nah, she has to know what a snatch is, I hope. There's no way she competed in weightlifting and she don't know the difference between a snatch and a clean. But I would have to, if she snatched 90 kilograms, I need a video of that shit. No disrespect to her. I'm not saying she's a liar. That's just hard for me to believe. That's a heavyweight. That's a heavyweight. I would love to see that. All right, let me go back to the news. It was a snatch, bro. Nah, dog, I need to see it, bro. If she's 5'5", 160, and she snatched roughly 200, she's nice, bro. Why would she just want to stop and just do boxing, bro? DNA tests have a nasty side effect, discovering your parents' secrets. I didn't even think my mom had ever met a Jewish person before. What in the hell is this article? An increasing number of ancestry test consumers are learning that the people who raised them might not be their biological parents after all. Yo, if you try to do a DNA test and your parents are like, that's stupid, don't do it, you're adopted. Let me tell you that right now. She said she doesn't like the coaches and that her teammates are creepy. That's unfortunate, man. And that doesn't surprise me because that just doesn't look like a good barbell club. Like, yeah, no. It's kind of like, I guess it's like all sports. It's like boxing too. There's real boxing gyms, and then there's gyms that have boxing in them, which are totally different gyms. Like the gym I went to yesterday, it's a gym that some fighters fight out of, but it just has boxing in there. It's a great gym, lots of bags, but they do classes all day. So those are not real boxers. So you got like higher chances of people that are not serious in there, that are like maybe trying to meet girls, trying to whatever, just generally annoying people. You go in a real boxing gym, like I used to go to Benavides gym in Burien. Pretty much no one talks to you because they're focused on improving themselves. And when they do, it's short and it's like kind, you know what I mean? Like even the Benavides brothers, like, you know what I'm saying? David, world champ, he'll just walk in, he'll fist bump everybody. What's up? Put on his stuff and get to work. But it's not, like unless you're like everyone's just done training and you're sitting around talking, there's not too much conversation happening because people are focused on their workout and going home. Same thing with weightlifting. We'll get together on Saturdays, we'll lift, and we go home. There's a little bit more talking just because my coach was getting older and I think he just is like enjoying his his time, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much time you got left. But for the most part, you're still there to lift. We're having some conversations in between, but it's no weird shit. Can you box recreationally and lift weights? You should lift weights, and even if you're a professional boxer, amateur boxer, whatever, lifting weights is only going to help you be better at boxing. Here's the problem: people separate weightlifting, not weightlifting. People separate lifting weights and their sport, and or I should even say that they put them together, right? So they're like, oh, I'm in a weightlifting phase, and then they lift weights and they're not boxing. So then they go back to boxing and they feel all slow, they feel out of shape, they gain 30 pounds because they just been lifting heavy weights and not doing shit. And they're like, oh, whenever I lift weights, I get bulky and I get less fluid. And like they do this in every sport too. People lift weights in the off season and don't play their sport, don't do any conditioning. So yeah, you come back to conditioning and you're like, man, the weights made me heavy. The weights made me. No, the weights didn't do that shit. You not playing your sport, not conditioning made you feel like that. And so if you just ask someone a question, a boxer, a basketball player, whoever, if everything else stayed the same and you got stronger, would that help you in your sport? Absolutely yes. No one's gonna be like, nah, it wouldn't help me if I was stronger than the guy I was fighting. Like, yes, it would. In some way, it would help you, whether it's in the clinch or just resisting their punches, resisting their pushing, whatever. It does help you to be stronger. You can put you have a higher potential to generate power if you're stronger. If you just think like, let's just say you're so weak that you can't squat your own body weight, right? You wouldn't be able to jump very high, which means you can't generate much power, right? So if you want to throw a punch, if you want to whatever, you're not going to be able to generate as much power as you could if you were like 10 times stronger. But that's just potential though. Just because you are stronger doesn't mean you can do it. You just have the potential to do it. Same thing with running or whatever. If your legs are so weak, you're not going to be able to run full speed and actually, bound, like propel yourself if your legs are weak. The stronger your legs are, the more you'll be able to do that. So, yes, the answer is you should lift weights with whatever sports you're doing. Now, how much weights you lift, how often, that depends on the sport, depends on the plan that your strength and conditioning coach or your regular coach has for you. There are sports that I think need less weights or it's not as important. Boxing is one of them, actually. I think, generally you can get pretty far in boxing without doing any crazy weightlifting and stuff. But like I said, it would never hurt. But there's a bunch of boxers that are just like, oh, just do push-ups, sit-ups, whatever. I just think they would be better if they lifted weights, that's all. But obviously in a sport like football or something, I'll be like, you probably should lift weights, dog. Like you going head to head with some dude that squats 600 pounds. Like y'all both gonna lock up like this and try to push each other. Probably want to lift some weights with your legs. And also, like, strength and conditioning is not only weights. Sled work, whatever the fuck. I can't think of what the football sleds are called, but the ones where you push it and it drives. It's still some kind of a sled, but all of that stuff still falls under strength and conditioning. So, how much can I snatch? How much have I snatched? Or how much can I snatch right now? Because I'm kind of on a comeback right now, so I'm a little weak. But I've done 130, 133. I think that's like 295 or so, 290. I don't know. I can't do the calculation in my head right now. I gotta pull up a calculator. Hold on. Calculator. I would have just said a number, but I didn't want to make a number up. I don't want to guess, and then someone would be like, "He's lying. He's only done 292, not 293. So I'm being accurate right now. What the? Okay. 133 times 2.2. 293. So you can pick up a 290-pound guy and just throw him above your head. I don't know about that. I definitely could pick up someone that heavy. Now, just throwing them above my head, I don't know about that. There would be some resistance from them, so it wouldn't. I mean, if they were just like lying on the ground dead, yeah, I could do that. Maybe be a little bit different because you had to grab clothes or legs or whatever instead of a bar where you just wrap your fingers around it. But that's also close to 300 pounds. If the person was 200 pounds or less, yeah, I'll have a lot easier time just throwing that motherfucker over my head. But the thing is, too, I clean and jerk a lot more than that. So if I can pick the person up on my shoulders, then we talking. That's easy work. I didn't even finish this article. So let me ask y'all a question. If y'all did y'all's DNA test, and it turns out your parents were not your parents, how would you feel? Would you be mad at your parents? Or would you care? What would you do? Does Axel do Olympic lifts with me? No, she did at one point in time. She actually used to train under John for a short amount of time. But that was when she cared about wrestling. So it made more sense. Right now, I don't think she has a desire to do it. Especially like under no coaching, basically. So, but yeah, she has before, and she's just really good. Like just a straight up natural dog. I've seen a lot of people lift. Obviously, I've been a coach for a long time, and there's some stuff that like being coachable is hard to teach, right? Like you tell someone like keep your chest up, keep your eyes straight forward. You would think that they would just keep doing that, but they don't. They do it one time, and then the next time they look straight down and put their chest down and say, "Hey, don't forget, chest up, eyes forward." And they're like, "Oh, yeah." And then the next time they forget again, like the whole day, bro. Like, and you just hope they do it less the next time. But anyways, the point is, in Olympic weightlifting, Axel's not like that. Like John would tell her something, boom, just be like on it the rest of the session. So just little stuff like that. I'll be happy if I found out I had different parents. Why, bro? You don't even know what kind of parents your next parents are, unless your real parents are just that bad. But you know that could also change how you see yourself. Because I remember I saw these people do a DNA test and they were like hella Irish. No, Italian, sorry. They were hella Italian. They had the Italian accents, everything, bro. DNA test popped up. These motherfuckers was like German or something, bro. And they were like, I thought you said we were Italian. They were like, well, that's what your grandpa told me. We told him we were Italian. So imagine you take that test, dog, and it says you're like fucking, I don't know, like a Spaniard or something. Shit says you're from like Honduras or something, like just some random place that you just wasn't expecting. And you're like, for real, bro? Like, I thought I was from here. And there's hella other stuff you could find out too, bro. Like, imagine you find out your parents aren't really your parents. You find the next parents, and you find out they got like both of them got cancer, bro, or both of them got liver problems or some shit. Like, you would have never thought that you were gonna have liver problems or cancer or whatever. But now automatically you about to be like, oh fuck, like I'm gonna get cancer, bro. And that might actually have an effect on you getting cancer because now you're like, this is supposed to happen to me. Like both my parents have cancer. That shit could fuck up your life, bro. Yeah, Honduras would be wild. Honduras. This person in the article thought that she was 100% Danish, and she learned through the test that she was 25% West African, despite believing for most of her life that she was fully Danish. Clicking on the email and looking at the results was a validation of a question that I had for 50 years. That's crazy. She was probably like, why does my hair look like this? Basically, looks like her grandma. Oh, no, her mother had sex with someone other than her father, and it led to her birth. Must have had sex with a mixed dude. That's crazy. What would you do if you find out your biological parents are rich? That's dangerous, bro, because they might try to kill you. Because, like, they weren't expecting to have to give you money. You know what I'm saying? And now, we got someone in the family that, like, you just messed up their will, bro. They're probably gonna pay someone to kill you. If they're rich, ain't no telling that they'll accept you. Well, you said you read it wrong, but I agree with that to my point. Like, they might be like, yo, we gotta do whatever it takes to disprove this motherfucker as being our son. What are you doing? Weirdo.
Hi, everyone.
We were supposed to be doing a 1 month living in Colombia live, and she just didn't show up. That's why I just started talking about random stuff.
Good, call me over. Okay, y'all, I have to be honest with you guys. I got a haircut today, and I really hate it. I like kind of braided it so it kind of just looks less like it does. And so it's been hitting me in waves today. And when he started the YouTube video, I was really mad about my haircut again. So I'm just gonna walk over.
If y'all would have seen it, if y'all would have seen her hair, it looks fine and it looks regular. But it's whenever you think you have an idea, you're like, oh, I want my hair to look like this, and you go to the salon or the barber shop and it's different. You're like, oh fuck, like.
No, so I told the bitch to cut my ends off, and the dumb bitch cut like 4 or 5 inches off. So there's that.
That's a lot. I'm not gonna act like it's not a lot. I'm just saying. She walked in, I saw the cut. I'm like, oh, that shit looks good.
Like I barely have a hair tie right now. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, friggin' man, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, not really, but anyways, maybe y'all will see how her hair really looks on another video or something, since she already like braided it and shit. Anyways, it looks fine. They told her she looks like a little girl, that's why she's mad. So, But
Colombia's great, minus my haircut. I was having a great time up until then.
Yeah, the chat is not as super lit as it was earlier, so you kind of missed out on your opportunity to tell them about Colombia. There's still some people in here though. It says, or it did say 5, it just disappeared. He said, how the hell she hear you, bro?
I think it's more just like I felt like she's just really quote unquote good at what she does. People just really think they're hella good, and they're like, no, because so what happened, I took my glasses off because I had glasses on earlier, so I can't see for shit if my glasses aren't on. And so I took them off because she was gonna cut and everything. And then she started cutting, whatever. I can't see anything. And then in the midst of her cutting, she's just like, yeah, you're definitely a short hair girl. Like, with like the shape of your head and like your hair cycle. She just starts telling me all this shit. And I'm just like, oh God. I was already preparing myself for that. So I think it was just a matter of her like ego-ness rather than actually giving the client what they want type of thing. So yeah, I think that's what.
Or the other thing is, because barbers be doing this shit too. They'll fuck your shit up on accident, like they go too deep or something. And they like, you know what? You'll be nice with a high fade, bro. And I'll be like, yeah, you fucked that shit up, huh? So that might, she might accidentally chop, and she's like, oh, you're a short hair girl. Maybe.
Yeah, so.
But anyways, besides that, yeah, my original intent, I was gonna get on here and just tell y'all how it's been for this month, but I don't know if y'all still want to hear that shit. Actually, I don't really know what I have to say either. Y'all have to ask me some stuff. If y'all want any brutally honest opinions about people, infrastructure, appliances, whatever.
Yo, if I could tell you a thing about Jalen, is he's never gonna have chapped lips. Like this man is squeezing the life out of this ready to be thrown away shit.
It's not ready to get thrown away until you get the last squeeze. This will last at least like another week. You just gotta like inch it up. I hate when people be having ashy lips. It's crazy. See, need that monthly review, Axel.
From me?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get a chair.
Okay, player, pull up a chair.
Alright, so overall, let me sit down. I don't know why I started. Ooh, I broke something, y'all.
You're scared now.
So, the worst thing about Cali and the best thing. Alright, y'all, I gotta be real. I cannot stand the trash everywhere. Like, it is really hard for me to get used to that. I understand the infrastructure is so much different from the US as far as the garbage goes in the bins, you pull it out. It's a crime to litter. But here it's just accepted that you just throw your trash in the bag and you put it on the side of the street. And unfortunately there's a lot of homeless people here, so they just dig through the trash, they like throw it everywhere, and then there's just trash like everywhere. I just don't like that from a visual perspective. It just makes the town look kind of dirty. And again, I know that sounds really like American and like privileged, but that's honestly what I don't like. Or the thing I like the worst, or I don't like the
worst thing.
Yes, the worst thing to me about being here. I've had a hard time just because I grew up especially like environmentally friendly too, where like we recycled, we always threw trash away, like even compost. That's been a hard adjustment for me. Also having this guy here too, because he like, when we're walking, he just starts looking through the trash too, and I have to like stop him from eating stuff. That wasn't really a thing before, and so I've noticed I'm just like having to like smack like like he's doing that sound.
He has anxiety from this thing slamming. He's shaking.
Oh my gosh, come here. So yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. So yeah, the best thing I like.
Soup.
I like the food. I'll say there's just so many different aspects about the food that I like here. There's like, I don't know if Jalen mentioned this already, but like 80% of the food here is locally grown. They don't export much out of it, or they only export 20%, I should say. And so everything just, or they only import, 20%. So everything is super fresh, like super flavorful. You just taste the quality so differently. And one thing specifically that I really, really enjoy is the amount of juices here. I literally never drank juice before, like in the US, because it's like mostly sugar and processed, and it just tastes like sweet shit. But I've never drank as much juice in my life until I got here. And it's all like natural stuff, like freshly squeezed, and it's literally an option at like almost every restaurant. Like every restaurant we've ordered from, there's always like an array of like juice flavors.
Yeah.
So that's just not a thing in the US. And if it is, it's like a bottled apple juice maybe or orange juice, but it's not like good shit. So yeah.
Facts. Big facts.
Mm-hmm. Seeing trash everywhere bothers me too. Yeah. It's not pretty looking.
Yeah, if y'all got any questions, let us know. Tell you everything. And it's just our experience too, just in case anyone gets offended at anything we say.
Yeah.
I pretty much have nothing but good stuff to say. Do I miss American food?
I miss tacos.
That's not
And
bad.
I miss Mexican food so much. I just like you just can't get a good taco here.
To be fair, she hasn't really tried. We tried one place.
And that was enough for me.
But you could do the same thing in the United States.
No.
Nah, you haven't been to enough trash taco spots in the United States. Because I've been to some trash spots. Bro, Colombia is not.
There's like no Mexicans here like there are in the US. Mexico is literally right next to the US. There's so many Mexicans immigrating to the US, so you actually have legit Mexicans making the food. So it is like authentic tasting. It's delicious. And Mexico's pretty far from Colombia, so to get that culture and that taste that far of a distance, I just don't think it's gonna happen.
I think if she tried harder.
No, it's not gonna happen. I need to find a real Mexican.
I was about to say, the problem is we went to one spot, and that spot was recommended by some bougie person here. Like it wasn't like a hood spot, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's the same thing in the United States. If some like rich, I don't know, some suburban person was like, oh, you gotta go to this taco spot, I'd be like, shit, probably trash. They need to be from the hood for me.
Yeah, it's true. I always said like if I didn't hear gunshots in the background, I didn't want those tacos. And it's pretty true.
Yeah,
Like Renton, we always heard gunshots. But the tacos were good there, so.
that's what I'm saying. Damn, why is he shedding so much hair? It's just flying off. But no, I don't really miss American food, to be honest. Like, there is American food here if you want it. Like, there's this place called Mr. Wings. It's like, shit might as well be, what's that shit called? Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings. Like, that shit. It's an American person that made it. And, yeah.
Jalen, I know something Jalen hates.
Wow.
That he can't have his phone out in public.
I don't think I really care. I don't think I really care that much about it. And to be honest, they say you can't have your phone out in public. But I haven't been anywhere yet where I'm like, I really need to put my phone up. Like, I'm just aware that people say that. So if I think about it, if I feel like I don't have a reason to have it out, then I won't just have it out. I won't just be walking with it in my hand for no reason. What the fuck? But yeah, no. Oh, wait, how do I? Oh, there we go.
Y'all gonna get that venganza. Yo, I think that should happen to us when we're in Puerto Rico.
Not me.
That shit happened to me in Puerto Rico. That shit was rough. I was struggling for like half of our trip.
Nah, that shit don't really happen to me. Like, yeah, I was drinking the tap water in Puerto Rico. Then I googled that shit. Like, should I drink it? I be drinking tap water everywhere. Like, I be drinking the tap water here, but they said it's okay to drink. So nothing happens to my stomach.
Shit happens to my stomach.
I was gonna say I be eating all the sketchiest stuff, bro. Like, I do not care. But for real, a thing I hate though, I would say, you know, in the United States, you go in a shower and it's like, this is cold, this is warm, this is a little bit warmer, this is a little bit warmer, this is hot. Here, first of all, you have no idea what that shit's gonna be. This place has hot water. A lot of places don't even have hot water. This place has hot water, but the only two options are someone just dumped boiling water on you or someone threw an ice bucket on you. So you just gotta like kind of take the scalding water for a second, like, fuck, and then like change it to the cold, because then the cold doesn't feel so cold. And then when that starts like freezing, you could throw it back on the hot water because your skin's so cold that the hot water don't burn so much. But there's no warm setting. Like, you can't just be chilling under the water like, ooh, this feels good. Like, either that shit is burning or you're shivering. I don't really like that.
I'm starting to figure out a routine that, like, before I turn the water on, or like I'll just put cold water on my body, and then I'll shut it, and I'll just like scrub like really hard for like 2 minutes, and then I'll put the water on the hot, like, and which is boiling hot. So in the time it takes to get to that boiling point water, I like rinse off and just try to like get in the warm spot before I start to burn.
See, I basically do the opposite. I put the hot water on. When the shit gets hella steamy, I'm like, all right, we ready. And I like run up in there. I like dash up under the fucking hot water and shit. I try to get as much water on me as I can. I start scrubbing and shit like that. I try to rinse off. But then I'm like, this shit's hot. I'm just gonna turn it to like the closest thing I can get to warm, which is just cold. And I'm like, I could handle being under the cold water to end it. I just don't want to take like a full cold shower. So
how have we adjusted to the Cali accent?
that's just rough at times, but like I learned Spanish from someone from here, so I think I just know more like phrases and like slang than she does. Like, there's just a lot of things that they say here that they don't really say in other places. Like, one thing you hear all the time is like bien pueda. Like, they just say that shit all the time. If you like walk in the restaurant, they're like bien pueda. But that wasn't weird to me when I got here, because I don't know, like I said, if you learn from someone from the area, like, they talk with that shit. So like all of their cuss words, all of their voceo, all of that stuff, like, they definitely talk fast, and they aspirate S's, but not just the S's on the end, the original S too. So like a lot of times, like instead of saying vos sabes, they say vos sabes. Yeah, bien pueda is like welcome, or like go ahead. Like if someone says like if you say like, oh, can we do this? They're like bien pueda.
But Jalen has an accent where he can pass that he's from here.
My Uber yesterday thought I was from here.
Yeah.
As long as I don't talk too much. Because then if you start saying, like, it's just like fruits and shit from here that I don't know. So they'll be like, how the fuck could you be here from here and not know that? You know what I mean? But if I just say like very basic shit, if we're just talking, people just assume that I'm from here. So.
But everyone, as soon as I speak, everyone knows I'm not from here. So
She sounds too Mexican. Too United Statesian Mexican. whenever we're going back to the United States. We're going back in a couple months for my grandma's birthday, but then we're coming back here. I don't know, man. Something will have to make me want to go back right now, but that shit just gets worse and worse. Every day I see more crime in the place that we used to live in. So I definitely don't want to go back there. But we'll see. Who knows what the future holds?
I know.
Well, that's cool, man. Blending in. Only sometimes. Sometimes. Like I said, some stuff is like, do I want to blend in or do I want to actually like learn about this shit? Because they'll like food that they're serving us or something. I could just be like, oh yeah, I love that. But I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck that is. So I need to ask about it, which then just totally blows my cover. You know what I mean? Because it's like the most basic dish here ever or some shit. I don't think I uploaded those clips. But they had, oh, actually, maybe I did. Remember when we, what was he explaining to us? No, I didn't record it. There was the place that we go to every day. He was like a chef, and he like studied in all these different places, like Mexico for 5 months, and Argentina, Spain, all these places. And so he was explaining to us the dish that he was gonna bring us, and I was just like, damn, what's that? And what's that? And what's that? Like I could have just not, but I'm like, I don't know what that shit is, bro. So just celebrate Christmas? I don't know.
They definitely, any country that's predominantly Catholic will celebrate Christmas.
But is it called Christmas though, or is it like Puerto Rico and shit, where it's like the Three Kings and shit?
Pretty sure it's Christmas, but I could be wrong.
I'm not so good with it.
Hey, Dubby.
Few countries celebrate the Christmas season with as much enthusiasm as they do in Colombia. For the whole month of December, the entire country is alive with vibrant celebrations that include festivals, dancing, family get-togethers, and of course, lots of eating and drinking. And we're gonna be gone.
I was gonna say, I definitely got the hint that they went hard for Christmas here because we got here in September, and there's stores by, I'm pretty sure you've seen it. I don't know if you have seen it. But there's stores by our dance club that are literally just called like the Christmas store, and it's like fucking September.
All right, we gotta leave later than expected because it says like December 7th, December 8th. They have all these events and stuff, games. Novena.
Hi, Phil.
Damn, December 16th.
That's
December
rough.
16th to December 24th. I mean, these are prayers, not like I'm really trying to do that, but still, it looks like that's like when everything's happening. We're definitely not gonna be here for that.
Nope.
Let me take y'all way back when I was 7 years old. I was playing in
I
my
thought this was a
front
real
yard.
story.
I ran through
I
the
was
back
like,
door.
what?
That's when I saw my mama crying. I asked my mama what's wrong. I said, I asked my mama what's wrong. See, Mary Turner thought we wasn't about to know that shit. What?
I only know because you read it like that. I don't know it like that. Do you know Mary Turner?
No. I don't think so. I mean, I do know of Mary Turner, but
So,
I don't think it's the Mary Turner I know.
what if it is?
It's not. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen this Mary Turner on this channel before.
That's
Finally,
just a
someone
very
remembers.
random thing to do.
That was very random. It's just funny because I sing that song all the time.
Yeah.
And nobody knows it or they don't remember it.
OMG.
Let's see. Let's see if it's different. That's my cup.
No, that's mine.
What am I thinking of? When did we leave Puerto Rico the last time? Remember what date we left?
21st.
Alright, what about the first time then?
The first time?
Yeah. Because we didn't stay until the 6th of December, or January. We did stay later than we expected, but it wasn't the 6th.
I think it was 18, 19.
I know the Three Kings Day is January 6th, but what did we celebrate? It wasn't Christmas either. I don't know, I can't think of it.
I think we weren't there on Christmas.
Hmm?
We weren't there on Christmas.
We were there on Christmas. The first time.
We were?
Of course. We left on the 18th, bro.
We left on the 19th.
Same shit.
But
Of course we were there for Christmas.
also, it must have been the day after Christmas we flew up.
No, but we didn't get to because we got held up, remember?
Yeah.
So, like, if we got there the 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, then we were gonna leave on the 23rd, or we were gonna leave on the 24th, and we had to stay for 2 or 3 extra days because of COVID.
I feel like it was only one day.
Maybe. I know we didn't fly on Christmas Day. We had to leave on like the 26th. Who knows? We'll have to wait till we go again. I don't remember what we were celebrating, what they were celebrating. I wasn't celebrating nothing.
That's not yours.
Damn, why you put so much in there?
Because I'm colored.
Why is there a comment on there that's not on here?
I'm gonna sub you.
Subscribe. You didn't know.
Oh, I was like, so? I thought, like, submit you like in jujitsu. I was like, what?
Damn, you've been trying to get somebody to remember? Man, I can't even tell you the amount of times that I've sang that and no one had any idea what I was talking about.
How many people?
Yeah, how many people? I'm
Very
interested.
tiny. It's just mad random because he fucking loves that song.
Yeah, it was random. Actually, like when I started reading it, I was like, damn, that sounded just like that song. Then I saw the rest, I was like, oh shit, like 50 people. That's funny.
I'm really impressed with your persistence to find one person.
It was meant to be.
My water.
Too much water? There's no such thing as too much water.
Yeah, there is.
Well, there is, but not for me. Let's see how long we've been on. Ooh, I forgot I started late. I usually go to an hour. No, I usually go to 130 minutes. But I'm not doing that tonight. I don't think. It's not that interesting up in here. But what I will do is I'll go to at least 2 hours. So we got at least 5 minutes, y'all. If y'all got any questions, concerns, whatever, let me know. Also, I'm gonna keep warning y'all so nobody says I didn't give them a fair opportunity. When I get to 2K subscribers, I'm gonna give one of my subscribers, only one, some money. Or should I make it multiple people and split the money? I feel like that's unfair because the first 2 times I gave it to one person.
Bro, it's your channel.
I know, but I just be like thinking,
Bro, it's not that long ago. He listens to it like every day.
Yeah, no, I already listen to it a lot. I'm not even joking.
When we first met, he made me listen to this song and listen to the words, like lyric for lyric, and I was like, this is great.
I was like, man, you feel that passion right
And
there?
I'm like,
That's
yeah,
some
yeah,
real
for
shit.
sure.
Yeah, nah, I
So,
can't think of the actual last time I listened to it, but I sing it all the time, even if I don't listen to it.
yeah, definitely.
But like I said, like nobody be know what the fuck I'm singing. I just be singing it, and I just be like, y'all don't even know, bro. Y'all don't even know how good this song is. I don't know if you only seen the official one, or if you seen like cause first the dude in jail wrote it, and then he came out and he made a YouTube video. And then the dude who ended up making it an official song, he sang it on like a YouTube video. Okay, so the one who made it official, I can't remember his name, it's like Rome or something like that. He had a Facebook video first that went super viral, which made him make the official video. To be honest, I think he sung it better, but the first dude was more passionate because it was really his story. You know what I'm saying? So, but either way, it goes hard. If they make a movie about Elon Musk, I hope it's played by Kathy Bates. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know why that's funny.
Who's Kathy Bates?
I don't know how I would explain her to you. But maybe in my head, like, is she supposed to really look like him? Or is there
Oh, yeah, they definitely look alike.
I suppose. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Okay, right there, I can see it.
Can y'all see this?
I can see it. But yeah, so anyways, when I get to 2K, I will, yeah, I'm gonna be giving out some money. Let me not say if it's gonna be one person or multiple people yet, but I think it's gonna be one person because I'm supposed to go $100, $200, $300.
Girl, how long are you gonna keep that going for?
Here's the thing. This is what I'm hoping for. Hopefully, by the time I grow to 4K subscribers, 8K subscribers, there'll be enough people that will be chipping into the pot. I'll be like, yo, this is for y'all. So you're helping get to the, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like if people donate $5, it makes it easier for me to give it. Cause yeah, if that shit keeps going up, I'll be like, yeah, I can't give that no more money. I ain't got it like that.
How we gonna do this?
No, not 2K. Not 2K the video game, 2K subscribers. Allahu Akbar. Why did you type Allahu Akbar in the chat? That's so random.
Sakamaleykum. Sakamaleykum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
But yeah, outside of that, what was I gonna say? You know? No, I don't know, bro. I don't know why you typed that.
What does it mean?
Allahu Akbar. It's like God is the greatest, like kind of like that, like God is great.
Amen.
You know, set. I remind you of Kevin Hart. I've never heard that one before. I remind people of a lot of people.
He's so short. No, he's not that short.
Kevin Hart's like 5'5".
I know. He actually little.
Yeah, I've been reminding people that like the weirdest people
What's
for
that
a while.
basketball player?
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, that was weird.
Yeah. So it was for our wedding.
LeBron James, that's a big difference.
LeBron James. I would say that's more of a compliment.
Yeah.
What is it? But when we were getting ready for our wedding, we went to go pick a suit for him. And then this white guy in there just stares at Jalen. And then Jalen's like, he's like, okay. you look like? Or don't say it, man. Who were all black. There's like, don't say it, don't say it. And what did he do? He said it.
Oh damn! I think it might have
no.
froze. The Wi-Fi is probably acting up.
Can y'all hear me? Testing.
Wi-Fi off.
I'll wait for a confirmation before I continue the story. What's his name again?
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard? How do you spell that?
So, anyways, yeah, dude said I look like Kawhi Leonard, and at the time I had braids. If y'all, yeah, I'm sure y'all remember that. That wasn't that long ago. And I was just like, bruh, it's literally just because he has braids. Like, we don't look alike.
And then, you know what he said? He's like, it's your forehead. He's like, y'all got the same forehead. I'm like, dog. What the
That
fuck?
shit was only funny because he was being dead serious. Like, he pulled up a picture and everything, and I was like, yeah. But everybody knows.
I didn't know who that was.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so when that happened, I was like, so can we get a discount because he's racist? And the guy was like, oh, yeah, I got you.
Nah, I really didn't care. I thought me that.
And all his coworkers were like, man, you don't get it. They were so
They were trying to stop him, and he just had to tell me I look like Kawhi Leonard.
That's like the typical white person thing to do. Like, don't do it, and they do it.
Yeah, but outside of that, when I was like way lighter, not like complexion, but like skinnier, I was.
Like, what did you do to your skin?
When I was way skinnier, like when I was in high school, they used to call me Stephon or Kel because they used to say I looked exactly like Jaleel White with the eyes and stuff like that. But I haven't gotten that one in a while because Steve Urkel, like my face, or at least Jaleel White. That's why they used to call me Stephon. But Tracy McGrady, I already said Columbus Short. It's glitchy. I think it has something to do. But I don't know. It's like all the devices, whenever they're near each other, it shit starts acting weird. Anyway, that's probably my sign to get off anyway, so.
It's glitchy.
I did say I was gonna get off. But, yeah, I'll probably get on tomorrow or the next day. I don't really know, but it's getting late anyway, so. I'm gonna fuck with y'all tomorrow. Signing off. Peace. I appreciate all y'all. You part of the fam now, so we'll see you maybe on the next one. My voice all right, but I'm doing the robot. I'm about to robot my way out of here, so peace.